Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Daniela Guzman.
And I'm Keith Garvin. After nearly 4 years of frustration, a Harris County woman who survived a violent sex assault is finally getting the attention her case deserves. And she turned to the Click to Houston help desk when no one else would give her answers.
KPRC 2 investigates. Robert Arnold explains why the investigation was going nowhere until now.
This area of Westheimer between Eldridge and Highway 6 is where a woman in March of 2021 was sexually assaulted. Because she is a survivor of sexual assault, we've shielded her identity and altered her voice.
It impacted my life tremendously. I ended up losing a career over it. I tried seeking therapy, and that was also a challenge.
Never saw him coming, anything?
No, I got attacked from behind. I was punched in the back of my head. When I woke up, that's when I realized I was being assaulted. I did put up a fight. I managed to stand up, trying to get away. He did take a big chunk of my hair, pulled my hair from behind, and then slammed me up against a cement wall. I remember swallowing my own blood, and I knocked back out.
She said she woke up in a wooded patch behind the buildings. Her front teeth were knocked out. She was naked and in pain. She later went for a sexual assault exam at a hospital and filed a report with the Precinct 5 Constable's office, who then transferred the case to the Harris County Sheriff's Office.
The phone number that I was calling constantly that belonged to the detective, eventually I couldn't call it anymore. It was a busy signal, like it was a disconnect.
Sheriff's officials say when they initially got the case, there was a question of jurisdiction because the attack technically happened in the city, but it's close to the county line. Investigators also say they had little to go on, no clear suspect description, and while foreign DNA was found during her exam, they say it wasn't enough to actually identify anybody. So the case stalled, but no one called this woman to tell her any of this.
I did try to move on, but again, I went through a lot of trauma, still to this day.
Then, in June of 2024, she got a call from a new sheriff's investigator.
He just received my case that day, and that he would be looking into it.
You tried calling him back, I'm assuming, at the number he called you from?
Yes.
And no luck?
No. I left a voicemail, I called, and no return.
What prompted you to finally contact us?
Anger. I believe I deserve answers, and the way that I was left in the field and beaten, I want him to be caught.
A couple of final points. The sheriff's office says that June phone call came from the office's ongoing review of unsolved sexual assault cases, and the plan was to transfer it to the city, but it's still unclear if that actually happened. After again getting no answers, that woman contacted us at the beginning of February. We called the sheriff's office, and within a matter of days, a new investigator contacted this woman, taking a new statement, setting up a forensic interview to try to get the case moving forward again, as well as offering victim services. The sheriff's office concedes it should have done a better job communicating with her. You can read their full statement on click2houston.com. Reporting from Southwest Houston, Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 News.